This week on an IJDM special, we're going to take a break from the retro electronics and reviews and head up to Georgia to visit Pine Mountain and Providence Canyon. This is something a little different here on IJDM. My viewers are usually used to watching me fiddling around with some piece of retro electronics or fixing something or doing some type of review. It's nice just once in a while to get out of the house, experience nature, get away from it all, and that's what we're going to do on this episode. See how it goes. Bear with me, I don't normally do travel logs. I've recorded a lot of trips and hiking and different travels we've done in interesting places, so this is kind of a feeler for the channel to see if you all are interested and if you want to follow along on some of the adventures we go on outside of the normal thing we do here on the channel. So let's go ahead and get started. Flash forward here, this is where we're staying at the Valley Inn. It's a mom and pop type deal. Cool little vintage retro type motel tucked away in the mountains. Great little place. And yeah, we're enjoying our stay here. It's nothing overly fancy, but a place to sleep and put our heads down for the night. So we've been enjoying it, and yeah. Just a quick little thing of the room. Yeah, it's got a bed, TV, awesome ceiling in here, these wood beams, very cool, all original according to the current owners, which I guess has been in the family for years. So yeah, really neat. And one more thing to add, we could have opted for something more fancy up the road. There's like a resort, but this is kind of what we were looking for. Just kind of restful, and then, believe it or not, they are booked up for the night. So I'm guessing when check-in time comes after 3 o'clock on Friday, I guess a lot of people will be here for the weekend. All right, we're heading out on our first hike out in the mountains, Georgia.
Did you lock your car?
Yep. Okay, restart. Wrong road. There's 2 roads here, so if you ever go hiking on this Pine Mountain Trail off of where we started, then yeah, be careful of that one. And here we are at the beginning of the trail. All right, already sweating. So I already walked about a mile. We're officially on the trail now, a little ways in. This is a 3.3 mile loop. Figure a warm up for tomorrow's hike, which I've saved for later in the video. Yeah, this is something a little different. We're just kind of going with the flow here. Needed a little vacation. Get the heck out of Florida. If you live there, you know you have a long hot summer. It's sometimes nice just to see a little bit of season change and kind of refresh yourself, and something about all these leaves on the ground. I don't know, just kind of relaxing. So I'll roll for a little bit. There's nothing interesting along here, but I'll let you enjoy all the leaf scatter around me here. A little bit of elevation. We're kind of like on a little nook hill here where it's kind of flat, and it goes down from there. Nothing too sharp. Not bad so far. Trail's a little rocky. I mean, you're on a mountain, so of course it's going to be. And here we are, first mile completed. It seemed like it was like 2 miles, but A lot of rocks and stuff to navigate, and a little bit of climbing, not bad. Nothing strenuous. Lots and lots of rocks. If that's not your thing, this isn't your trail. And some of them, because of the leaves, and it's so wet out from the tropical storm that just went through. Yeah, a little slippery. And coming to the end of the loop here, where it loops back where we came from, and you get that little toy at the bottom of the cereal box when you go on this hike. We get greeted with this pretty nice view. I mean, we got fog today. It is what it is, you know. That's what we say on this channel, right? But yeah, got some height here. 1,100, 1,200 feet, I think. At least that's what the car said when I drove up here. Yeah, not a bad view for the fog. It may lift a little bit more before the end of the day, but pretty cool. Okay, we were just kind of standing here enjoying the breeze, and the yeah, the fog cleared out for the time being, so great view. Look at that. Something we just noticed, yeah, if you get to the top, they did put the trail marks straight across the road, going right up back into the trail for the trip down. This is going to be fun. At least there won't be as much climbing. And we're looking for a nice rock to sit and just have a little snack, little trail mix, since we're doing the trail thing. Kind of hard to record on this side of the mountain, but yeah, there's some areas that you kind of got to climb down, and like I said earlier, the rocks are incredibly slippery with these leaves rotting on top of them in the mud. And just a quick bit here. Oh cool, we got these little stairs things here that makes it a little easier, kind of going downhill, but a little bit of a terrain kind of change. I don't know what kind of plants these are, but pretty cool. Really the first noticeable different area we've been in. Oh, we're going this way. Even a little bridge here. I guess because maybe this is slippery, but this wood is just as slippery. Oh wow, look, a gigantic waterfall. No, just kidding. Just a little stream we came across here, and came off the trail a little bit. Yeah, we're like really in some thickness here, kind of going down this creek area. Little mini stream next to us. Wouldn't say it's a waterfall, but oh, I really don't want to step in a puddle, but I think I'm going to end up doing it anyways. This trail, yeah, is like really maybe this way. Follow the little bridges. Yeah, so good fun. Yeah, it makes it a little more challenging than just walking. Like I said, not the most difficult trail in the world. The only thing that sucks right here is there's a little bit of a mosquito issue. A little bit of a stream here. We're still hiking along here on our 3.3 mile loop. I've hiked quite a few mountains in my years, and yeah, this is the one of the few I think I've ever hiked up a mountain and then hiked down a mountain and then back up again, almost twice the distance I went down. So I don't know, maybe my sense of direction isn't as good as it used to be, but it seems like we've been going a lot more uphill than downhill, and I swear we started down pretty low, so who knows. Overall, not a bad hike. Like I said, rocky trail, not much on it. You got a little stream, you got the lookout, that's pretty much it. So I mean, as far as the prize in the bottom of the cereal box, well, it's okay. I'm not going to rank any particular trail or say whether it was great or awful, but I'll just say this one to me was just okay. It was just nice to get back out in some terrain rather than the flatlands of Florida, which doesn't have much terrain, but you know how it goes. We'll end this section of the video here and move on to our next destination. Okay, not quite the end, I promise, but yeah, just to show you we made it out and where you end up. Basically on the other side of the road. And we just got to walk down the bottom of the hill here, and we're back to where we started. Our next thing we're gonna do, I don't know if I can show you a video inside there, is check out that little lodge, but I think it's a restaurant, so if it is, I'm kind of weird about walking and just filming. If it's a store, maybe I'll get a few clips. We'll see. Well, it occurred to me I haven't really been filming while I've been driving, but I'm going to hook the camera up here in a minute because we got some pretty cool roads. The roads weren't overly interesting. I mean, lots of colors of browns and oranges and a little bit of red, but finally got the fog partially clearing, so we got kind of a nice view right here. So I thought we'd just kind of stop and just take a quick look and take in the scenics. Yeah. For me, it's kind of sentimental because this is one thing I do enjoy and love seeing, and living in the basement of the country, being Florida, being up here in the mountains and just seeing these sights and be able to see for miles and miles is very cool. Camera doesn't even do it justice, obviously. And yet another lookout here. Turn the camera on the vehicle. I'm gonna record unless the road gets really interesting, but it's kind of cool and windy, so yeah, wow. Whew.
It's the elevation.
Bulletin. Here is a flash. President Roosevelt passed away this afternoon at Warm Springs, Georgia.
This afternoon at his little white pine cottage atop
The
Pine
death of
Mountain.
Franklin D. Roosevelt in his 63rd year at his home in Warm Springs, Georgia. It was affectionately called the Little White House.
And there it is. I guess the other one over there is the servants' quarters. A little wind picking up. It's okay.
This is cool. With Brent, I'm toasted.
His movements were not now. When he passed,
It's almost scary that we hooked up the electricity. It's like prongs.
Yeah.
It must have been like some kind of early plug
A
thing.
lot of crittles now are still like that.
and you
Yeah.
know it for 2 weeks before he goes.
Yeah.
Hello, come on in.
Thank you.
It's his whereabouts were not, you know, if he was going someplace, you wouldn't know until you.
Kinda dark in here, but-
Sure.
We kind of get people pointed.
So we had to stop here at a place called something Knob. I missed the name. It's here on Pine Mountain. Totally awesome road if you like a road with a lot of S-curves, dips, and all that. Yeah, look at this view. Insane. Everybody thinks Georgia is flat. Well, yeah, guess again. Now, on this next section of the video, we are visiting Providence Canyon, also known as Georgia's Little Grand Canyon. Well, anyhow, accompanying me, of course, is my wife and my good buddy Brian that I've known for a very long time. We're just going to go through and explore and just look at different things. Rather than me talking and kind of ruining the experience, we're just going to throw in a little music here and just kind of go with the flow and just take in all the interesting things that we can see down here in this canyon. And with that, this will wrap up this IJDM special on a road trip to Georgia. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, hit that like button if you liked the video. If not, well, you know what to do there too. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Is that what you were going for, is the grunt?
You have to once in a while get it out.
I thought maybe you started recording so you could catch the grunt.